One thing that has been impressive has been Greg Newsome. The first-round pick looked very good in the preseason games. Newsome talked about his development and how important the veterans in that secondary have been to that development.
There's still some steps that I got to take, but I think, last week against the Giants, I took a big step in just going out there and just playing free. And, I got to thank a lot to my coaches who, like I said, have a bunch of trust in me to go out there and do the right thing. And then I got some of the best teammates and some of the best vets out there in my room that tell me to just go out there and just play freely. Like every single time they tell me to just go out there and trust yourself and do what you do. And, without those guys, I think I would still be a little bit behind, but with them, I think, like I said, last game I took a huge leap in just trusting myself and playing fast.
When did that happen? Was it right first, second snap, or did you take you a while in the game and you were like, oh my, it's finally clicking? When did you realize it?
Yeah, I think honestly from the first game, first game always you have jitters and things like that, but when I got out there and guarding a guy, who's been in the league for a long time and having some success, just like built my confidence. So going into the second week, I was like, okay, I belong and I know that I got to change some things, but I'll be ready. And it also helps that we practiced against them twice. So we kind of already, it's like you already schemed them a little bit. So that helped as well. But it really started from the first game.
Let's welcome in Tim Bielik from the Plain Dealer and cleveland.com. And Tim, the guy he's talking about that he covered in that game against the Jaguars, Marvin Jones, been in the league a long time. But it's really good to hear a rookie feel like, he belongs this early. And you got to credit the veterans for making him feel like he belongs.
Yeah, veterans definitely play a huge role in, how a young guy adapts to the league. And the big thing that I took away from that is, talking about how he talked about how he felt like he was playing more freely against the Giants. And I think that's always the thing with young players. You look for guys who react more than are thinking. Because if you're playing more freely, if you're playing more off instincts and second nature, then you can more react. Because when you're thinking and then reacting, that's when you're a step slow. And in the NFL, one step is all a guy needs to make a play on you. So if you get it down to reaction, where you can react more quickly, like Newsome said, talking about his skills, trusting what he knows how to do, that's where you can see a guy really start to take off a little bit. And it seems like the last few weeks, Newsome has really started to step up.